This is Fred Conklin, Mike Conklin's dad. Just want to share a little experience about Billy. Billy and Mike go way back. They partied together. They did this Marine thing together. There's about a half a dozen of them from Paris that all decided that this was their thing to do. These guys have been through baseball together and now a war together. Billy was a hell of a guy, and I say a guy, he was never really a kid. Just an outstanding guy. He shared a lot of love and gave a lot of love, to everybody that he touched, and he touched a bunch of folks. He's truly going to be missed, that's for sure.
We're back now at 8:09, and on today's call to action, a fallen Marine's message to his family back home. When 19-year-old Billy Spencer deployed to Iraq, he stayed in constant touch with his family in Ohio. But one thing he didn't share was the revealing videos he was making, an intimate video diary of the hardships of war.
This is takeoff, headed to Frankfurt, Germany.
From the moment he left U.S. soil, Billy Spencer began to document his tour of duty in Iraq.
We're in Banaria, Iraq. It's a little outskirt of Fallujah. We convoyed here last night. It's not really what any of us expected. It's kind of crazy.
Through the eyes of a 19-year-old and a lens that rarely left his side, Billy captured everything from the dangers of war.
You're looking through bulletproof glass right now.
To a Marine's daily routine.
This is like our little weight room. I'm out here lifting weights so I can come home all stocked.
All right. Tuesday, December 26, 2006, Christmas in Iraq. Today is December 25th, 2006, Christmas Day. I've been out on ops for going on 6 days now. Just like Halloween, Thanksgiving, New Year's, and the Super Bowl, this is the second year I've spent away from home for Christmas. As much as it sucks, I really can't complain. 2 days ago marked 2 months since Richie and Skeet were killed. Most people carried on throughout the day like it was no big deal, but to me it was a very sobering day. I knew this was the first of many Christmases that family and friends of Richard and Tyler would spend without them. Not a day goes by that I don't think of them. I often think to myself, what would I do if my son ever told me he wanted to become a United States Marine? As proud as I would be as a Marine and father, I would probably beat him until he changed his mind. In all seriousness, I'm kidding, but you know what I'm getting at. Some of us have seen firsthand what war does to people. It changes you mentally and physically. You become combat hardened. At the sounds of RPGs going off and AK rounds flying over your head on a daily basis, we have grown accustomed to. Many people spend their tour in Iraq sitting on camps where the closest to combat they will ever come is what they hear over the radio. Some of us do not have that pleasure. They think they know what combat is, yet they have never seen it.
Well, I know you're up there laughing at me because you want me to get through all the mushy-gushy stuff, so I'll get to it. Like I was telling some other people, Taz, and I know you're up there playing with Taz because you love that dog to death, and he loved you too, man. You guys were definitely two peas in a pod, but when Taz would scratch his butt on the ground, do his little butt scratching move, you would do it right behind him, and that's awesome. That's you. You like to kid around, you like to play, you like to have fun. You put smiles on people's faces, and that's how you'll be remembered. The good times. And I also remember we just moved to Clarksville, and we went fishing, and I have brothers known as Billy and Ryan who wanted to throw treble hook in top bunk. I don't know if you remember that. I'm sure you do. The treble hook was stuck in my finger. You remember that? Yeah, I remember it because it hurt very bad. And every now and then I'll still get to play with my finger because it's sore and it's numb and it aches. But yeah, that was a good night. And we had Bo. Bo was over at the house in Clarksville, and we played football out in the front yard. We played tackle football, and David actually got out there one of the very few times we got out there and played football with us. I remember things like that, Billy. You were an amazing person, and you touched so many people's lives. It's unbelievable. I know you saw it today, Billy, as we drove, from the airport when we got you to the funeral home, and the people that came and showed their support. You know, sometimes I wonder if Americans really know what we're doing and where our dedication lies. And today, I got the sense that they do. There were vets out there. There were pregnant women. There were people that I know that didn't know you, but they knew that you were a United States Marine, and that you defended our country, and you defended our country, our state, our community, but you also represented our family, and that's one thing that will never leave this family, Bill. I had to say goodbye today, but you didn't die. You just went somewhere else. You're up there waiting on us, and I'll be there. Dad will be there, and Ryan and Sarah. Jordan will be there someday too, bro. She'll be there. We'll all be there, and we'll play. And you're fallen, but you're not forgotten. And you're looking over your brothers overseas. You got to protect them too. And you would do it without regard another time. And all of them know it, and I know it. And you're an amazing person, Billy. And the thing that Dad told me the other day in the car was that, when he went to go pick you up, was when we get up there and when we're finally together, we're gonna play a game of baseball. And it's just like he said, keep that with you. That baseball game, that Field of Dreams. I've been to the real Field of Dreams, but Billy, you're up there, you're playing in the Field of Dreams right now. So rest in peace, and always know that you're in my heart, and I want my children to be just like my brother. And I love you, and I'll see you soon.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
And that made your daddy very happy. And then when you joined the Marines, you couldn't have made us more proud and more honored to be your parents. And we love you, and we love all of your friends, and we know you're watching over us, and we know you're watching over all of your brothers, and we just know you're there with us 24/7.